Deep cuts from the underground.
You already know, Cloud Undergrounds. Where we go, Geo. Yeah. What is a source of sound that intrigues you that you haven't played with yet? A source of sound, like an instrument or like a controller. I'll say I haven't. I've done synths and shit. I've done a lot of different shit. I feel like I've done a lot of what I've wanted to do. I feel like there's still like some drum machines I haven't played with. Like there's that I think it was the Boss 404, or it's like I think it's like the 404, because yeah, they got the 404 day and all that shit. I think I do want to play with one of those just because I see a lot of producers, it's just like a lot of keeping up with the Jones type shit. Like I see a lot of producers playing with that. I see a lot of producers playing with the machine also. And it's like, all right, I'm down to try these things. I'm down to, drift into some more experimental things that are on the same. Yeah, I also just want to add, I don't really want to play the cello. I don't really want to like learn the harp. I don't want to learn things like that just because it's so far outside my territory. I more so just want to stick with my guns and learn things that are like somewhat already what I'm doing. Like I do want some handheld shit. I don't really want to play the iPad because I don't really like carrying the iPad around. I do want like a handheld machine type thing. It's like kind of smaller and kind of intuitive and whatnot, but things like that. I'm looking into getting into realms of stuff that I'm already doing. Like for the longest, I was very much interested in like sampling from just like TV and hooking up the VCR and doing crazy shit like that. And I've been doing that for a little bit, but I'm taking it there. A lot of the places I want to take it, I've taken it. So I think right now it's more so working with what I got, mastering that, finding other things that are a little similar to what I got, mastering that, and then from there, might finally learn how to play piano, shit like that. Learn how to scratch, shit like, the extras. But right now, I think what's gonna help for me, because in 2017, I took that whole year to learn how to make beats without sampling. And I did pretty good with that, I'd say. I think a lot of that ended up on Squadda Mania that came out in 2019 under Lil B. But yeah, that was a real learning experience for me because it helped out, and I saw how much it helped and how much it helped my career, because now I'm really more versatile. But I also see how, in doing that, it took me away from doing what I'm already good at. And like, you can't get that time back. So you gotta at some point, sacrifice that time to get better. And that's something that I really take serious, but you gotta be smart about it. And so for me, it's like, I do want to keep challenging myself, but I gotta do it step by step and in the lane that works for me with what I'm already doing.
Gotta take this serious, so I deliver this. Discipline rigorous, heightened experience. Guided by hearing this and feeling one with the sky. That'll inspire a lyricist. Highlight by the night, better me, better you. Bet we both shine bright. I'm lucky to have those around who round. I work hard to stay down. I know this to come up, so it's game I give now. Tested and true, digital but homebrew.
Yeah, a better me equals a better you. I'm thankful for this glorious struggle I daily work through. Before I open up the door and step inside the world's shoes, I pray for guidance and walk in faith. Off the first move, I burst into get it mode. Being lazy with no motivation can really hurt you. I work like I never heard of sleep or a curfew until I'm where I wanna be. I can't settle for lesser, cause that's against the rules. I have no choice but to hustle. I don't get to pick and choose, cause that moment you start playing with life, that's when you lose. So get your cheddar, keep your head up, and focus on building you.
A better me equals a better you. I can't help but love the glorious struggle that I go through. Better me equals a better you. I can't help but love the glorious struggle that I go through. Better me equals a better you. I can't help but love the glorious struggle that I go through. Better me equals a better you. I can't help but love the glorious struggle that I go through. Better me equals a better you. I can't help but love the glorious struggle that I go through.
Before I go to sleep, hold my mama tight. Call my brother and my sister, have a good night. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Look through the pain like a soldier. My heart shine brighter than your diamond chain. I heard the wise word from a pop through the wind whispers. It's gonna be a better day. We look to the sky and we pray. Get out my way, I'm in my own lane. Me and my team gonna make it.
Shop till I drop, do a drop till I shop. Not ever stop, it's this life or nah. Now I'm in a rage, mind on getting paid. How many years can I live this way? Till my heart pop, finger up a stock. Take a little out and show a store how I rock. Giving a face-to-face presidents a hand exchange. How can I explain? The ways I feel safe, work hard, feel safe. Build like a case, more bills just in case. Feel that I'm in, feel the experience. Philosophy is built, velocity on my side with force like a wheel. Of course I'ma spin, still get chills. Rap like a gift, gotta look forward when there's more that you can get. How can I make this move? How can I get so high? How can I stay so fly? How can I ooh oh my? How can I ooh oh my? How can I make this move? How can I get so high? How can I stay so fly? How can I ooh oh my? How can I ooh oh my? How can I?
What is something I'd like the world? What's something I'd like the world to have specifically, music-wise, from me? I really do want something. I want like a crazy sample heavy. Like I'm always sample heavy, but I want something that's like, yeah, I want to do something like that for the world. I feel like I've gotten real close with a lot of my projects, but I want to do something like super out there in my style, so I mean there's that, but I feel like ultimately something I want the world musically, I'll say lyrically, something lyrically I want the world to have from me is, I want y'all to hear me being honest. Like I feel like growing up being a rapper, you grow up through the songs. So I feel like me getting older and older, I'm more and more aware of myself. I'm more and more challenging myself to be more, period. Like more this, more that, more this, more that. And when doing that, you're really stopping yourself from thinking. You're stopping yourself from doing. You're thinking and you're stopping yourself from doing. So really, I want the world to have more just freedom for myself. I want the world to have more truthfulness. As far as the music, I feel like I provide that every time I step out. Like I can't put out a general ass album. I barely ever did that. Every project I put out was specifically cookie cutter for me. So it's like it would have to be like a lyrical thing. Like I gotta give y'all something that I haven't given y'all from me being the person I am today. Y'all got that a few times before in my past lives, but I don't think y'all truly, because with Return the Dog, I was writing, I was sitting down really thinking things out and giving y'all the update of me at that time. Cloud Blitz was a little more free thought, but even that was still writing and still, just trying to come up with songs to fit catalog shit that I don't have. Type of songs, type of thought of songs that I don't have. Smoke 3. It's a little bit of both. I'm not going to talk about that too much, but I feel like I definitely still have room in me to somehow get a little loose, get a little more free.
Yeah. If you know, like I know, then you know it's a go, it's G.O. and we back for some more. If you know, like like I know, then you know it's a go, it's G.O. and we back for some more. If you know, like I know, then you know it's a go, it's G.O. and we back for some more. Yeah, first I'm back for seconds, hours not for seconds, delivering sections, sessions upon sessions, subliminal message, confession and obsessions, drenching in oppression, raised like a rose out the concrete edges, student out of freshman, the mind state is fixed but the outcome is legend, history is stepping, long time prepping, give you best of essence, herbal my refreshing. If you know, like I know, then you know it's a go, it's G.O. and we back for some more. Got the hunger for more like Banks, I climb my rank, I keep working, putting in the metal into my clinks, gotta rise up above, do what you love, from the ground up, how I sound, very good, I agree, we go hard to the beats, and every day, pass it back to the streets, if you with me, see the visions through my head very clearly, no Windex needed, cause you can see through it, see yourself like a demon, imagery in your mind, keep you road steaming, if you know like I know, then you know it's a go, and I rep that G.O. till I'm 6 feet if you below, like I know, then you know it's a go, it's G.O. and I'm back for some more. If you know, like I know, then you know it's a go, it's G.O. and we back for some more. Yeah. Blitz.
How do you see yourself unlocking new potentials that seem to be difficult to realize in the present time? Whoa. Probably letting go of some of the pleasures that I love so much, or the opposite, having more pleasures. Either or. I think either or would help me, realize my potentials for sure. I think we all go through life looking to either maintain or accelerate. So we all go through that. I don't think it makes me less of a person to want to always unlock new potentials because we're human. And I feel like that's what humans do from the beginning of time. Look for in wrong ways or right ways. Look for ways to better themselves and better the people around them and better their craft or better their yada 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 yada. So I mean, yeah, I'm caught up in that shit too. And sometimes me and my friends think, maybe we should sit this down or we should stop doing this and minimizing, I would say. Sometimes minimizing works. But at the same time, this past weekend, I lived it up and I made great music at the same time. And it's like, of course, you can moderate and balance it and figure it out for yourself. But for me answering the question, in the present time, what would help me? I think, continuing with what I'm doing now, which is make time. Don't wait for time. Make time. Make time to do this shit now. And in the time that you're spending on doing it, the potentials will find themselves unlocked, step by step. Because I feel like if you're sitting around thinking on how to make this shit happen and how to do this and that, it's cool, but at some point you gotta go and do it. So I feel like for me, I've been rapping since 7th grade. So it's like I've been thinking for too long. Like it's time to go. Keep thinking, but like go. You've been thinking. You're the think king at this point. Like you've been thinking about this shit longer than anybody you know. You got it, bruh. Go do that shit. And your potentials will unlock. So that's why I'm sitting here doing this right now. That's why I do everything that I'm doing music related to unlock potentials that I may not even think I have.
Honey buns and hot Cheetos, we skated around town trying to start our own stilo. Smoking hippie lettuce, never have to mix greens though. Always looking up to my brother Bambino. Wake up in the morning, 88 bus, trying to figure out how many of my niggas I can trust.
Campaign with my champagne. Fast lane train pain was my last name. 10th grade fame turned into a legacy. Had to stay down. Times got hard, but it all came around. Dedicated and committed, nothing bigger than this. But the sky that guides. So grateful we alive and survived the ride. Can't imagine how our life would have went otherwise. Family first, then comes cash. Maintaining my thirst, life moves fast. Lights in the flash, it's all an illusion. Illuminate the world when we drop new music. Hustle heavy, yeah, that's the way I like. Cause everything else is temporary, that's life. I seen people come and go, so I study that. And love the game more than the players, let's run it back.
Honey buns and hot Cheetos, we skated around town trying to start our own stilo. Smoking hippie lettuce, never have to mix greens though. Always looking up to my brother Bambino. Wake up in the morning, 88 bus, trying to figure out how many of my niggas I can trust.
You might have heard one, but you haven't heard this one. Ha, Cloud Underground. Boy.